Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In our previous video we solved this problem, LeetCode 70, climbing stairs, which we solved using the top-down approach, using the memoized recursive function. Okay, but now let's solve it using the bottom-up approach. Okay, and just so we know, we developed this out in our previous example. But now, yeah, we want to solve it using a bottom-up approach. And the bottom-up is we know the base cases. We've established that for n less than or equal to 3, our return value f of n is just going to return n. So meaning we can create an array, okay? An array. Say we were given, for example, I'm going to use this f of 5 example we've been using. Okay, f of 5. Okay, we can create an array initially of zeros, okay, of length n minus 1. Okay, so it's first going to be zeros in all of them. Okay, let me write the indices so we know. So this is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2, this is index 3, this is index 4, this is index 5. Remember n minus 1, since n is 5, we need 6 items in the array we're creating. Okay, it's going to be of length. Okay, I'm going to say length n plus 1. Okay, that's the array we're going to create. Okay, so we know our base cases, right? Like we said if n is less than or equal to 3, we just return n. So we loop through this array and say if n is less than or equal to 3, okay, we're just gonna put n in there. Okay, so let me go ahead and wipe some of these guys off that is less than or equal to 3. Okay, in this case is less than or equal to 3. Okay, so while we're looping through it. In this case, index is 0, right? We're just gonna put n in there, 0. In this case, index is 1, we're gonna put n in there, 1, right? In this case, index is 2, we're gonna put 2 in there. In this case, index is 3 is 3. Now for everyone else after this point, it becomes n minus 1. Okay, it becomes f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2, which is the same formula we created here. Okay, so for this guy is going to be the sum of this guy plus this guy. So this guy is going to be 5. Okay, because 2 plus 3 is 5, I believe. Yeah. And for 5 is going to be the sum of these two guys. Okay, it's going to be 8, and I believe this is what it is. Okay, so this is called the bottom-up approach, and you're going to see how we code it in 1 second using an array. Like always, we use Python 3, and let me go ahead and make this bigger so we can see it. Okay, and just so we know, I'm just gonna put a comment in here and say bottom up. Okay, we're using a bottom up approach. Okay, so now what do we want to create? Like we said, our result is gonna be equal to, for now, an array of zeros multiplied, okay, and plus 1. This is literally like we discussed. We're creating an array size n plus 1 of zeros. Okay, so now we want to iterate for I in range. Okay, what do we want to do for I in range n plus 1? Okay, because we want to iterate up to, keep in mind that the range is exclusive of the top. Okay, so we want to iterate up to n. Okay, for I in range up to this point. So what do we want to do? So our if statement says if I is less than or equal to n, okay, we just want to put result of I is going to be equal to n. Okay, this is just our base case, kind of like we developed here. Okay, it's going to be n up till this point. Okay, if I is less than or equal to 3, actually not n, 3. Okay, we're just going to return n. Okay, else, now we do the fun stuff. Okay, this is the real part. So let's make it an else statement. Else, okay, result of I is just equal to the previous two guys. It's just equal to result of I minus 1 plus result of I, the summation of the previous two guys. Okay, and at the end we want to return result. Once we're done populating the loop, we want to return result. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really know how to spell today, of n. Okay, let's go ahead and run this code and see what happened. Okay, accepted. Let's go ahead and submit it. Hopefully we don't exceed our time limit since we're using an array. Okay, so for the fourth, so something is wrong with our approach. So we expected 5, but we're getting 8. So let's think, what could possibly be wrong with our approach? What could possibly be wrong with our approach? Everything looks correct. let's see if we return n minus 1. Maybe we're returning an index too high. Okay, it's still wrong. So something's wrong with our approach, and it could be because of this right here. So let's just manually, let's return n. Let's take this back to return n. Let's just manually create this guy. Let's create this guy. Okay, let's just create him manually, which is the best way. Okay, so then this means our range is going to start from 3 and go up to n. Okay, that's where our range starts from. But however, let's create this guy. So we're just going to say results of 0 equals 1. Okay, result of 1 equals 1, and results of 2 equals 2. Okay, we're just manually creating our base cases. Okay, let's try this out now. Let's run it. Okay, accepted. Let's do this. Index out of range, results. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is a case where, let's take this guy out. Okay, let's take this guy out. Let's just have our 2 base cases. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, so now, okay, so since we took 2 out, this guy has to start from 2. I'm sorry, I'm just tripping today. Since we took 2 out, because we left 2 as 0 when we initialized them. Okay, now this is oh wow, this is 98%. So let's compare him to our previous. Okay, oh, we don't have a previous one. This is so fast. So again, I'll take this. I don't want to stop here. I want to take it one step further, to be honest. Let's visualize what's going on. So again, since we made the correction, we took 2 out. Let's make the correction here, and let's start from 2. Okay, let's see what's actually going on. Let's go ahead and visualize this program. Okay, so at this point we've called our function. Okay, this is a global scope, and we've initialized our array of zeros, 15. Okay, up to 15. Okay, so again, I'll try to skip through fast, but just watch it. So we're just next. Okay, so we're gonna initialize results of 0 is gonna be 1. So we've put 1 in here. So we're gonna do the same for results of 1. Okay, now we have 1 in these 2 places. Okay, so now starting from 2, we're gonna be in a for loop. Okay, from 2 to n plus 1. Okay, so now we've added this 2 and saved it in 2. For 3, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna add this 2 and save it in 3. So 3 is gonna be 3. Okay, for 4, we're gonna do the same. Add this 2 and save it in 4. Okay, for 5, we're gonna do the same. We just keep adding. So you see how it's iterating, adding the previous 2 guys and placing him in the right spot. Okay, all the way till 15. See how quick it can grow. Okay, so this is called a bottom-up approach. This is because we started from the base case and counted our way up literally. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one.